Have you ever had those moments where no matter what you do, what you try to change, you just feel as if you're hitting an obstacle here, you're hitting an obstacle here, you're hitting an obstacle here. We've all had those times within our lives where no matter how hard we apply ourselves into change, into growth, into turning a situation around, we seem to hit an obstacle, we seem to hit a wall. Those are the absolute times that actually doing nothing is absolutely doing everything. But you know what? It goes against the human experience, that innate grain inside of us, which often wants to apply something. You know, we're not very good at actually surrendering to the process. We're not actually very good at doing nothing. You know, it's like the mind starts and we feel we need to do something about our circumstances or about our situation. And of course, you have the flip side of that, that sometimes people do nothing, they have to do everything. It depends on the situation, it depends on the circumstances. But right now, what we're talking about is those times where actually doing nothing is doing everything. And as I say, it's, you know, it's so unnatural for us to actually, you know, surrender. You know, control is a big part of the human experience, that we try to control a situation, we try to control their circumstances, when actually sometimes what we actually need to do is to let go and surrender. That's not an easy experience. Recently I was talking to a man that had very little time to live, and he said, you know what, Shane, I'm more alive now than I've ever been. And you know why? Because I've actually been forced to surrender. I can't control what's happening to me. You know, I haven't got long left and I have no control in the outcome of this situation. So therefore, my way of thinking was that I best just surrender to this process and start living. And that's exactly what he done. And he said, you know, it was such a gift that he wished he learned years previously, because he would have let go more within his life, and that would have moved him more into the present, more into the now. So actually sometimes doing nothing is doing everything. And he used the metaphor of the farmer. Sometimes we need to trust the process. Now, a farmer, he cultivates the land, he plants the seed, he waters the land, the plants begin to grow, the rain comes, the sun comes, the plants turn into the harvest, he then reaps the harvest. Do you know what? A farmer does that all on trust, literally does that all on trust. He has to trust that process. It's done on faith, it's done on trust. So look at where you are within your life right now. Does it need action, or does it need breathing space? Sometimes situations within our lives actually need time to breathe. You know, the farmer isn't out there in the field at night trying to pull the shoots up from the ground. He allows the situation to unfold. He allows things to breathe. So sometimes, guys, doing nothing is doing everything.